Hey everyone, welcome back to another Crypto Unplugged YouTube video. It's Zoc here, and if this is your first time on the channel, you're in for a treat. Oz and I have been in the crypto space for years, diving deep into Bitcoin, altcoin gems, and breaking down the charts to make sense of the chaos. Our goal is to keep you ahead of the curve in this ever-changing market. Today we're going to be covering the latest Bitcoin update and price action, plus we'll be looking at Ethereum. Now, will Ethereum go below the total of $2,248, ending any possibility of a potential alt season? We'll be digging into the details, so stick around until the end of the video because there's a lot of free alpha here for you. And before we do dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and click the notification bell so you never miss out on any of these videos. Okay, Oz, so let's have a look at the Bitcoin charts before we do go into Ethereum, because there's a lot of debate on whether this is going to be the end of the alt season, and I think it's important to give our viewers an understanding of the levels that we're speaking about here.
Yeah, hi Doc. So if we go straight to the Bitcoin chart, and what I've put on are three main levels, and these are long-term levels where I think it's very crucial Bitcoin needs to stay above to obviously continue this bull market. So for me, we're in this range, I would say, the low of $90,000 and the high is $104,000, and we have a midpoint, a mid control here at 96.6. So for me, it's very important that Bitcoin now has tested this lower range and now stays above $90,000 for this bull market to continue. And as long as Bitcoin remains above 90,000, you can say $91,000, then this will be going much higher, in my opinion. Currently, what we need to look at is the $96,700 range. So, weekly closes above this midpoint will then act as a nice support, in my opinion, and we'll be looking to test that $104,000 range. And this is the key level. And once Bitcoin, in my opinion, breaks this, I think it's going to be really big new all-time highs. So, if you're a long-term investor and you're looking for just the big, long-term levels, these are the only three levels, in my opinion, that you need just to, see exactly where the market is going. And as long as, Bitcoin remains above these levels, your altcoins, don't worry. I know people are sort of depressed about altcoins, but your altcoins will pick up as well. So this is the key long-term picture, I would say, for Bitcoin going forward. Now, what I did do, I remember in the Telegram group, right, I gave this little short-term update, and this is the kind of update we give on, for the members, and, shorter term and longer term levels. And this was on, on Saturday. I said to the members that we've had, three poor lows in a row, and I'll explain what that is in a second. And the current range would be, between 94.8, and we'll get, that once we hit that, it's likely that we'll get to 91 to 97, $98,000, right? And I'll show you exactly what I mean there in the lower term time frame chart. So what we had here now, the initial dump we had was, when Bitcoin went to 90,700, and that's that key monthly level I'm talking about. We had a nice strong buyback. This is a strong candle, right? How you can tell it's a strong candle is it doesn't spend much time at the lows. So we just got a nice sharp move down and a buyback. And the key level here was the point of control. The price spent a lot of time, at this level here at 94,800, and this was the level that I was looking at for a retest for Bitcoin to have a bounce. So what we had then on the subsequent days were price going up, into another point of control, naked point of control, 102,000, rejection, poor low, too much time spent at the lows again. And then finally going into, it was yesterday, we got that bounce into the that strong daily candle that set the lows, recently. So now we've got that nice bounce, and there was the point of control I was looking for, which is that 97.8 thousand or 98,000, just you can call it 98,000. We've hit that now, and we've but we're still creating a poor high here. So I think there's still unfinished business here. We got to be careful. There is a couple of levels to the downside now at 95.6 and still 94.8 was. So you could, in theory, you could sweep it again because these are not strong. I wouldn't say these are strong lows, but the key here is now we're in a range where there's actually no trade. If you're looking at a short-term trade here, in my opinion, the trade is gone. It was at this level here. You're in between levels, so the next phase for a short-term level would be you either gain 98,000 as support. You get above this area and hold it as support, and then you can look for that next $100,000 level to the upside, in my opinion. So you'll take out these poor highs. So right now there's nothing really on the short term to be traded. You've missed that short term trade. Well, you can probably scalp in and out, but you'd have to go to lower time frames. But the most probable and the best trade, like I said, would have been from that 94,000 to the 94.8. And obviously now you should have taken profit if you're in a trade at 97. But so these are the kind of updates we do in the members channel, short-term updates. Also, we focus a lot on the higher term time frame just for the macro events. And another thing I just want to show you on the Bitcoin chart, and this is something that you could kind of do just to understand where the levels come from. That $91,000 level, right? As you can see here, there's a TP NPOC. Okay, right? So it's not your normal NPOC level. So there's two sort of levels I work with. So what these are, what the time levels are, how long price is spent there. So it's actually giving good value at these areas. Now, if you look at the CME chart, and that's what was key, you had an NPOC level right at $91,000 and $90,000. And what you find is a lot of people don't really look at the CME charts, which I think are very good for, these are obviously the institutional traders, and they show really good levels also. So it's always a good thing to look at both to see where, you might miss a level on a normal chart as compared to the, CME chart. So that $89,000, $90,000 level, which, Bitcoin hit in January, it is basically now, for me anyway, this is make or break for Bitcoin in terms of bull market continuation or a bear market start. At the moment, there's nothing to be worried about. I'm bullish because price hasn't closed beyond there. It hasn't broken down. So also we have the Jan level, at 93,000, just a bit higher here. So for me, this is a nice strong candle. So my ultimate target now would be to hold this 96,700 as support on the monthly level and the weekly levels, and then push up to that 104 and then making new all-time highs. So that would be my update for Bitcoin.
Okay, thanks, Oz. Now, if you're wondering what Oz is speaking about regarding the levels on our members group, just check out this short little clip. Don't let this opportunity slip you by. For less than 65 cents a day, that's the cost of a Snickers bar, you can unlock the ultimate crypto edge with Alpha Insider at the Markets Unplugged. So why join the Alpha Insider? Because you've got Crypto Daily Alpha newsletter, your one-stop resource for the latest news, regulation updates, insights, airdrops, token unlocks, and much more to keep you informed always. Plus, every weekday you've got a Market Daily Alpha packed with daily TA on Bitcoin and altcoins, plus weekly and monthly levels to ensure you're never sidelined or caught mid-cycle. You've got our DCA strategy table that includes more than 25 altcoins with 3 DCA in levels for perfect entry points, plus 3 DCA out levels to take profits strategically to avoid round-tripping your gains back to zero, and watch your wallet grow and make sure you stay that way. Plus, you've got access to our exclusive Telegram community to join like-minded people from the Crypto and Markets Unplugged community, and you'll have access to exclusive altcoin charts, vote on the DCA altcoin picks, and ask questions about TA, fib levels, and more. So why wait? Protect your portfolio, maximize your crypto gains this bull cycle with realistic profit strategies. The clock is ticking. This is your last chance to grab the Alpha Insider at an unbeatable price. Click the link below and start your journey with confidence and make this bull cycle count. Okay, viewers, we're going to be looking at Ethereum now because there's a lot of discussion amongst the community on crypto Twitter on X, possibility of this cycle being different from other cycles. And the level of Ethereum is quite important when it comes to how the movement of the altcoins will move. And with a critical level of 2,248, possibly ending an alt season. This is a debate and discussion, Oz, and hopefully we can give our viewers a bit of ease by discussing your analysis and why we could see an alt season soon.
Yeah, Doc. So with with Ethereum, I would say kind of similar in terms of what level it has hit. And I know people have said, "Oh, Ethereum structure has broken down and it's all over." But for me, this 2,248 level this here was a very crucial level, and why this level wasn't hit, and I'll explain that in a second. So all this liquidity here, all of these candles, they were, I would say, weaker candles, and Ethereum has just really come and taken all of that liquidity. But you might think to yourself, okay, why wasn't this candle breached? So if we look at the Ethereum chart and we see why that candle was actually strong and what it hit. So what we had was the key level of 2,248, this NPOC level, and a prior low, a poor low, a weak low. So Ethereum in August, basically it hit the level perfectly, right? And it had a nice strong close, nice buying tail, I would call this, right? And now bouncing. And if we look at the current situation, again, another strong candle closing, and I would say even stronger than the August candle, taking out these weak lows. So this strong candle, it didn't need to really take that because there was no weak low here. But in the meantime, from between August and February, there were kind of weak lows on the monthly scale. So it's quite a big scale. So quite big liquidity here, and we have now taken it. Now, if you see going forward, there's actually no more liquidity to be taken by Ethereum unless you break the level and it goes all the way down to 1,768. This is why I think this level here for Ethereum is so crucial, because if this level is broken, so you would break a strong candle here and you would eventually break that strong candle there. So strong buyers would be defeated by the bears, and you would end up going all the way down to 1,600. But right now, at the moment, for me, Ethereum is in a strong position. We've had that wick up, a strong wick up, and now again we're holding the next level, which is at $2,605 there. So what we have is this monthly level being held. The next target will be 2,728, and then I would say you would probably break the weekly level and go straight to $3,318. And I think once you get past that, then you're going into new all-time highs for Ethereum. So again, everything on the chart is there for a reason. People might think, okay, this liquidity needs to be taken. It doesn't need to be taken, because this, in fact, is a strong candle. Like I said, not all candles are equal. Some are strong, some have better buying volume, some have more aggressive buyers in there. Some are indecision candles, not just based on how they look. Like a doji is an indecision candle, or the people have classifications. You really have to go inside the candle and look at the volume inside the candle. So we have the the TPO chart here, and then we have the volume profile here as well. And what you have is each of these profiles tells you something different about the candle. And this current candle that we're working on right now, the February candle, it's telling me currently that price is very aggressive. We had very aggressive buyers, and even in the volume profile, it didn't spend much time at the lows. And obviously now the key level, even though I would say this is still in progress, so we can't take too much until this month is closed. But currently, this level here, if price stays above the level here, which is around 2,000, where it is just roughly now in that $2,600. This is why this area is a very highly traded volume area. So if we go back to the stronger candle that was in August, I would say as long as we're above 2,600, which is the current level that we're just fighting with now, that 2,605, staying above this level, in my opinion, will push price a lot higher. So for Ethereum, you know the risks. Right now, if you were to ask me, I am bullish on Ethereum. What I'm seeing in the charts, the patterns of the liquidity, the way it's being taken out, and even if I show you on the daily chart, back since August. So if we look at since August, right? So since that strong candle, so August took out all the liquidity previously. If you look here, so you can see all this liquidity. As soon as this candle, remember this is closes, so the tail was a lot longer, right? This took out the wick, was a lot longer. So this took out all this liquidity, and then since August we've been growing up, and then we built up all this liquidity, all the way down, to 2,100, and this current candle in February has just taken all that out as well. Now, if you look, where's all the liquidity? Where's all the, these are shorter term levels. You can note them down if you want. They'll be very strong in my opinion. And what we find is, there's some liquidity here now resting at $2,500, $540 if you're looking for shorter term trades. But most of it is to the upside now. Most of the liquidity, it's not going to go there in one day, but most of it is to the upside. And this is why the levels for Ethereum are really important, that, we now start holding 2,605, a couple of weekly closes above this would be great. And then obviously the major level will be that 2,247, just to hold for the savior of altcoins and the bull market, in my opinion.
Okay, thanks, Oz. And if you're not a member yet, join us at marketsunplug.com, where you can find the link below, and you too can access deeper exclusive technical analysis of the Bitcoin wave, the top fib levels, altcoins, and members only access video, our DCA strategy table, and the rest of it as well. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and leave your comments below, and see you guys in the next video.